Lesson 60 is about polygons. And when we're talking about polygons, we have a table below that we're going to look at in a moment. But a polygon, a definition for a polygon is just a closed shape with straight sides. Let's write that out. So if we have polygons, closed shapes with straight sides, well, we can have three sides, that would be a triangle, and our picture, our shape, we could go ahead and we could draw out a picture, a triangle. We've got straight lines, straight sides, and it's closed. So a three-sided polygon is called a triangle. A four-sided polygon is called a quadrilateral, and it could be a square, it could be a rectangle, it could be a parallelogram, it could be a rhombus. Here we've drawn a rectangle. Five-sided polygon is called a pentagon. Let's go ahead and draw a pentagon. Okay, we've got five sides here, 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. So that's called a pentagon. A six-sided polygon is called a hexagon. Let's draw one out. Okay, we've got our six-sided polygon. We'll close it off. So it's a polygon, and that's a hexagon. Eight-sided polygon, that's an octagon. So if we want to draw out an octagon like a stop sign, we can draw something that looks like this. And if you count them, we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8 sides. These are all these shapes are closed shapes with straight sides. They're all types of polygons, but when they have different number of sides, they have more specific names. Please pause this video now to make sure you have this entire slide copied down. Let's move on to our next example. Alright, what is the name of a polygon that has four sides? So if we look at some different polygons with four sides, we can see one here. Okay, we've got a rectangle. We've got another one here. You can see we've got a square. And if we look, let's go ahead and see if we have any more four-sided polygons. Well, we've got a four-sided polygon here. This one's a trapezoid. We'll search for some more in our toolkit. Here we've got a parallelogram. And if we look more, those are the ones that we have in our toolkit. Now, these are all polygons that have four sides. Remember, this is a rectangle, square, parallelogram, trapezoid. These are all types of polygons that have four sides. The general name, back from that last example, the table, is a quadrilateral. Any polygon that has four sides will always be called a quadrilateral. Now maybe it could be more specific, like rectangle, or square, or parallelogram, or trapezoid, but we'll always come back to that overall term of quadrilateral for a four-sided polygon. Let's move on to our next example. A regular octagon has a perimeter of 96 inches. How long is each side? Now, a regular octagon, that means 8 sides, like a stop sign. And regular, what regular means is all sides are the same length. All sides equal length is how we'll write it in our notes. Let's go to our toolbar. We'll go ahead and we're going to pull up an octagon. We're going to have to move to our next page. We don't see one here. Our octagon. Do you see an octagon? Because I don't see an octagon. I see 6 sides, I see 5 sides, I see 4 sides like a diamond, 3 sides like a triangle. Well, we don't have one here. That's okay. Let's go ahead and draw one. So we've got our octagon, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8, like a stop sign. Now this says a regular octagon, so all sides should be the same length. To show that all sides are the same length, I'm going to put one tick mark on each of our sides. That means they're all exactly the same. When we draw them by hand, they might not actually be the same if we measured them with a ruler, but when we say this, because we've drawn it by hand, it means that they're all the same. So a regular octagon has a perimeter of 96 inches. How long is each side? So the perimeter, P, is equal to 96 inches. And we know perimeter is the distance around the outside of our octagon. So if we want to figure out how long each side is, and we know each side is the same length because of these tick marks, because it's regular, we're going to have to break 96 into 8 equal parts. We're going to say 96 divided by 8. Well, 8 goes into 9 one time. We get 8 with 1 left over, and we bring down our 6. And of course, 8 goes into 16 two times. We have 12. So our answer, how long is each side? Each side must be 12 inches. And we've got our final answer. Our lesson practice will be on page 319. Make sure you've got your notes complete, and I'll see you during our next class.